Hi, just wanted to jump back on here real quick and go over a few things now that I'm getting ready to have my revision surgery from the sleeve to the gastric bypass. Once again, that date is going to be August 18th. Um, my stats when I started my journey to have my VSG, I was 250 pounds. My surgery weight was 223. My lowest recorded weight was 160. I'm currently sitting at about 188. I usually range between 170 and 175, but sheltering in place, I have gained some weight, so I'm about 188. And who knows what I'm going to be when I go into my revision. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm not having revision surgery because I wasn't happy with my sleeve. I'm not having revision surgery because I wasn't happy with my weight loss. I'm extremely happy with my weight loss. As a matter of fact, I don't particularly want to lose any more weight. Um, but unfortunately, I have very, very bad reflux. I have esophageal erosion, and for that reason, I am having a revision to my sleeve to gastric bypass. So in my other two videos, I explained to you why I was doing the videos and that I hadn't found as much support as I would have liked this go round as I did when I was getting my original surgery. So now, after those two videos, I just went back and I started thinking, even though I am happy, I could have done things a lot differently, and I think I would have had an even better result. And I just want to go through a few of those things. I think it's about 10 of what I would do differently if I was doing my sleeve over again. And one of them would be I would go to my follow-up appointments. I missed a number of my follow. Matter of fact, I missed a lot of my follow-up appointments, and it was a number of reasons. One, after I had my surgery, my supervisory staff changed, and they weren't sympathetic. And asking for those couple of hours off to go see my doctor seemed to be a real issue, and I didn't want to go through that. Also, I started when I would go to my visits. I would see the PA, and I really didn't want to see the PA. I wanted to see my surgeon, and the PA was wonderful. But for whatever reason, I wanted to see the PA. So you couple the fact that I was being given a hard time for my job going to the appointments, and I was only seeing the PA, and you're only in there for about 5-10 minutes, and you're spending your copay. I skipped visits. I would not do that if I had it all to do over again. I would go and see a nutritionist and establish new eating habits, and you could make that one or two. Um, this is hard, guys. You have to rethink everything that you're doing. You have to rethink what you're eating. And that's hard by yourself, especially if you're used to cooking certain foods and stuff. You need some help and you need some support. And I wish that I had gotten that support. So I wish I had changed my eating habits. I wish I had never let sweets back into my life because they are the devil. Um, I wish that I had started learning how to enjoy more nutritious meals. So I wish I had seen a nutritionist and I wish I had changed my eating habits. So you can make that one or you can make it two. Establish an exercise routine. The hit and miss, I'll walk here, I'll walk there, maybe, I'll get my 10,000 steps in. 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Do it, knock it out the park. Make it a part of your schedule. If somebody told you that you needed to do it for your kid, you would do it. If somebody told you you had to get it done for your parents or your spouse or your partner, you would do it. We have to make time to do those kind of things for ourselves when we go through surgery. 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. We all need to do that. And I wish I had made time for that. Yes, I have a long commute every day. But you know what? I used to sit down and look at divorce court every single night. I could have been doing 30 minutes on the treadmill while I was looking at divorce court. Um, I look at all kind of judge shows every single night in order to wind down. I could have looked at those shows and walked on the treadmill at the same time. So I wish I had established a good exercise routine. I wish I had lost as much weight as I possibly could have. as opposed to deciding in my mind that I had lost enough weight. Um, and not to have the extra weight to fool around with to, I got down to 165. That gives me 5 pounds of wiggle room. You don't want any wiggle room because wiggle room is just a slippery slope. Um, but instead of saying in my mind, okay, well, 150, 170, 175 works for me. I wish I had to let my tool take me to, I wish I had to let my body set its weight as opposed to my imposing a weight onto it. So I do wish I had done that different. This one is huge, guys. Once again, it's about finding time to prioritize ourselves. I wish I had joined a support group. Um, your family can be supportive, they can love you, they can do everything that they have to do. But being around people who have gone through the same thing you've gone through or that you're going through, I think is huge. And I really do wish I had joined a support group. I'm in a support group now for the revision, and I'm so glad that I'm talking to other people, seeing what their journeys were like, getting ideas of what to look out for, what not to look out for, you know, not anticipating things because I don't know what to anticipate. So I'm really glad that I'm in a part of a support group right now. Pay attention to the signals that my body gives me. You'll find that you start cheating your sleep. At least I did. I started cheating my sleep. I found out how long in between meals I could eat more food, or if this was making me sick, well, how long was it going to make me sick, and did I decide that it was worth it? Um, if my body was telling me that it wasn't feeling good because of something I was putting in my mouth, I shouldn't have put it in my mouth. And I really should have paid closer attention to what signals my body was giving me. Same thing with weight loss. If my body was okay with losing the weight and I was still healthy and I still looked fine and presentable in my clothes and my facial features were fine, I should have just let my body tell me what to do instead of imposing my own thoughts like I knew what the heck I was doing. So I really do wish I had listened to my body. Take pictures. I wish I had taken more pictures. I'm not a picture person. Matter of fact, little setway. When I turned 50, they like doing those runs of you through the years. I did not have enough pictures for my friends to put through a video of my life in pictures because I don't like taking pictures. I think I look horrible in pictures. But I realized that's not about me. One day my kids are going, I don't have but maybe one or two pictures of my mother. I think I have maybe one or two pictures of my grandmother. And I really wish that I had pictures of them. So I'm not taking pictures for myself. I have to realize that I have kids. One day my kids will have kids and they need to see what their grandmother, great grandmother, we have to document our life. We have to leave things for others to see. Might not make me comfortable, but it's something that I have to do. Drink more water. Okay, I'm really guilty of this one. And I'm sitting at home every day and I'm still guilty of this one. And in my mind, when I wasn't drinking water before, I'm a therapist and I go to people's homes. And my thing is, oh, I don't want to use people's bathrooms, so I have to be careful how I drink water. Well, now I'm sitting my butt at home and I'm still not drinking water. Um, get your water in. I do have a mug, which I love, and I'll show you all in my next video because I don't want to get up and get it right now. That actually is helping me. I don't know why. Besides the fact that it keeps my water really, really cold. But I'm just not, water doesn't excite me. But not only does water not excite me, I don't drink soda, I don't drink juice. I don't know what, I got like the whole liquid thing. I don't know what's up with me about the liquid thing. So I wish I had drank more water. You know what will get me to drink water? If I see that my skin is starting to get dry, because I told you I was vain. When I drink water, when I see my skin's getting weird, I will drink water. Ah, be careful what you let back in your diet. I touched upon this in establishing new eating habits. Those things that were triggers for you guys before, don't let them back into your life. Um, don't let them in a little bit. Don't, I'll just take a piece. Oh, I'll just take a bite. Oh, don't do it to yourself. If we had more willpower around things, we wouldn't be getting the surgeries that we're getting. So just don't let them back in your life. Keep a track of your measurements. Guys, keep a track of your measurements because we don't only lose physical weight, but our measurements change. I'm really hoping at this time around that maybe I can lose that. That's the only thing that I didn't lose when I lost weight before. So keep track of your measurements. You'll be surprised that it might not always be a scale victory, but it might be an inch victory, and it'll be just as satisfying as a scale victory. Trust me. And uh, don't let your weight loss journey mimic someone else's. Your journey is unique to you, and embrace it and do well in it and revel in it because that's your journey. You should chronicle your journey. Yes, we look at videos and we're like, oh wow, she lost 30 pounds in 3 weeks. Why am I not losing 30? Don't do that to yourself. Let your journey be your journey. Enjoy your journey. Take your journey as far as you can take your journey. So I wish that I had not have. I'm glad I looked at the videos, but I wish I hadn't compared what I was going through to what other people are going through. I'm older. You know, my body is what my body is. I don't know what my family's history is. I know my father and mother were very small, but my aunt was morbidly obese. So make your journey your journey. So this video was longer than I wanted it to be, but I wanted to get those things out to you guys. I hope that you find it helpful. Any comments, please leave them down below. Remember to subscribe. If you have a question, I'll be more than happy to answer it. Once again, I'm trying to chronicle this journey just as much for myself as to help you guys because I know I needed the help in my first surgery. And I hope that this helps someone out there. And I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.